Hi guys, welcome back to another pick a card reading with me, Starseeded Chloe. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my information is down below. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video. So this is pile 1, green Adventurine, pile 2, Peridot, pile 3, Moldavite. These are all really green crystals. And then we've got a black one over here. And pile 4, black tourmaline. Okay, so this reading is a career reading, like I haven't actually thought the title yet. Great. Like, what should I do in my career? What's the best move for me to make? If you're like me, I know a lot of people, most readers get love readings and stuff like that, but I'm really not in a place where I'm interested in love, so I'm going to be picking my pile as well. I want to know what's coming up in my career, how to get that money in, you know. So yeah, if you're feeling like that, this is the reading for you. Sorry. Okay, so pile 1. Pile 1 is green Adventurine. So I chose all these stones based off of them being really abundant and help to bring, you know, money and prosperity your way. So green Adventurine is one of those that bring abundance and prosperity your way. This has a little mark on it and I didn't realise that. So some of you guys may actually be in a business or starting a business venture that in the beginning it feels a bit rough, you know, it hasn't gone green yet, but you can see how it can grow, if you know what I mean. So yeah, green Adventurine is green is the colour of the heart chakra, so this could be something that you're doing that's really close to your heart. So this card is the guidance to help you manifest. Oh, make a wish. This is your overall outcome. King of Raphael, nice. This is your advice. And this is also showing me a little bit something about it. So yeah, like I said, with the acceptance card here, I'll just hold it there for you because I'm not reading it. You're learning to accept that it's not going to be so great in the beginning, or there may still, you know, it may be great. You may be growing, but there's some parts of it that aren't growing or aren't going exactly how you want it to, but that's just something that comes with it and it will eventually be worked out. So some of you may be feeling that people that you're working with, you know, don't understand your vision, you're having a hard time accepting them, or even accepting things that are coming towards your business. Okay, for some people you've got somebody who's like a monarch. Maybe if you're dealing with food or something, there's someone that has to come around and you really aren't feeling this person, but you're learning to just accept that this is part of what you've got to deal with. Okay, for some of you to even get the money, you had to take on somebody to start the business. You had to take on somebody that you don't really want around. For a lot of you, I do feel as though this is a sorry, maybe freelance business with the Three of Swords here, and it is a business that you've started, a business that you've created for yourself. I don't really see a fixed location so much. Okay, and if you're not in a fixed if you are in a fixed location, the advice is very clear here. Very clear. You need to keep it moving. Okay, so if you're not offering services where you're going to people or changing location, please do, because it really will help you. Except that maybe your current premises that you're in may be falling apart a little bit. Maybe it costs too much money to run. Okay, you may love that place for whatever reason. It may hold some kind of special place in your heart, something to do with family members. I'm getting an older woman as well, maybe something to do with your grandma, or you know, this place just may have meant something special to you because of that. But your advice is to keep it moving. With the Three of Wands, you know, this is a mover and a shaker. Often you see this person with suitcases and stuff, symbolizing that they're moving around, you know, they're waiting for their ships to come in. Yes, they're waiting, but they're also ready to take action. Okay, so you may still have a premises that holds just your belongings or your produce or, you know, your materials or whatever, but chances are for a lot of you, packing up some of that stuff and going around with it is really going to help you. This is a very positive card. It means that, you know, what you see, what you envision for yourself is coming towards you, okay? It is on its way. So please don't let any negativity bring you down. And like I said, with that little piece there that I didn't even noticed before, I do feel like there is some negativity around, and that's why you've had to learn to accept. You may be so positive and vibrant, and there may just be somebody that you have to deal with or have to work with, and they're just not like that. And you're just learning to accept this person. And this person could be younger, younger fire sign, and they may not have the enthusiasm or the love that you do in this business, but you've had to take this person on for whatever reason. Maybe some of you are getting an apprentice, and that would actually be, if you don't already have one, but that would actually be quite beneficial for you. For some of you, the person that you're not feeling so much isn't somebody younger. I feel like somebody younger could be coming in, and that's advice here. But it could be somebody at a distance as well. But like I said, you have to kind of deal with them. I feel like it's more for like finances or something like that. Yeah, but the Page of Wands is still the same sort of advice. Page of Wands is about going and seeking new opportunities, seeing what's out there. So your advice is really, really strong here. Get moving, go and seek out the possibilities. You're going to make this business work, and it's going to be down to your hard effort, but it's not going to be sat at indoors sending emails. That's not what you need to do right now. You need to get out there and plant some seeds and watch them grow and nurture them and nourish them. Yeah, for some of you, taking on an apprentice or somebody younger will be very beneficial for you at this time. Could be a young fire sign coming into your life. You could be a fire sign as well, or you could just be doing something, what's kind of fiery? Something sporty, creative, you know, clothing, you know, just, it feels like a very creative venture. I don't know, even like cakes, I don't know. Anything. So your overall outcome is King of Raphael, and that's beautiful, okay? Because he's a king, number one, so you know he's got some money, and he's emotionally filled, he's happy. This is above the 10 of Cups, you know, and it came upright as well. So it's like you're happy, you're not you're happy but grounded, if that makes sense. So yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. I didn't even read that before, but that basically just goes with what I said about, you know, this being a creative venture, and I see it going very, very well for you. So please believe that you have what it takes. But I'm just thinking about King of Cups. So yeah, some of you could be doing something that your father did, an older man, or it feels like something you could kind of retire off, and you could retire happy knowing that you did what it is that you wanted to do rather than what you felt that you had to do. And your guidance here is make a wish, okay? So this is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. I love this card. I love it. I don't know if you can see it very clearly. Wait, how do you make it? Don't look in the notes. How do you make it focus? Okay. Can you see how in the top of this picture there's a unicorn, a mermaid, but in the reflection there's just the girl on a horse? Things are as magical as you make them, okay? You can make it special. You can make it just amazing. And it is really all up to you. So go for it. This is a really good spread. I didn't choose this one for myself though. Man, I should have chosen it. Yeah, so go for it, guys. Just make sure to get out there, network, circulate, you know. I do see some messages with the birds as well, but some of you may even be traveling, you know. If you feel that you need to travel abroad, then go for it. There's water here. I feel like some of you guys are traveling a lot and just feeling really emotionally fulfilled. So well done. How do I pause this? Okay, I'm gonna edit that out because I don't know how to pause this. Okay, so pile number 2. This is Peridot, and it's quite similar to Green Adventurine in its properties, but it's more known for luck. Adventurine is also lucky, but it's putting you in the right place at the right time, okay? So you may just have some real lucky breaks coming up for you. Okay, so your this is like a advice card to help you manifest. So your one is self-employment. Love it. Divine guidance. Your actual guidance for what you should do is the Empress and the King Knight of Swords reverse. Okay, so your guidance is be honest with yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna put it there so you can read it. Oh, I don't think it's focusing. I'm gonna have to read it. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they will come to you upon angel wings. Okay, so for some of you, you're in a situation where you have to change jobs. And you're nervous, okay? But some of you, the job that you're currently in, you just don't feel fulfilled and you just don't feel like it's working anymore. With the Knight of Swords there in reverse, it's telling you wait, okay? Do what you've got to do, but do it kind of slowly. You may want to take drastic action here, and I don't feel like I feel like it's saying don't do that. Start whatever it is that you need to start on the side. Sorry, I know you may come back from work and you may be a bit tired, but you've got to do it because you're going to set something up nice for yourself here. You're nurturing something. Could be connecting with an air sign. You yourself could be an air sign. Could be Libra especially, or Gemini, because her sign's pointing towards Gemini. But you could also be Taurus or dealing with, you know, Taurus. So you could be doing something in the beauty industry, especially because, you know, we've got the Empress here, or working with children, yeah, or something where you have to kind of respond quickly, okay? But be honest with yourself. I feel like you know deep down that if you go rushing in, it's not going to work. And it's not because it's not meant to work or anything like that. I feel like some of you want to rush in. It's like your subconscious mind's pushing you to rush in, so then it will fail and you can say, see, I knew it wasn't going to work. Oh, woe is me, I need to go back to my 9 to 5. But how am I going to find it? Because I've left that now. No, don't mess yourself up before you've started, okay? And I'm not saying that you've got a victim complex or anything like that, but the subconscious mind is tricky. It's basically the ego, okay? It gets us to do things in a weird way because, you know, we believe certain things and we've taken it in and just put it away in the little subconscious box and haven't even realised it's there. So that's no reflection on you or your character or anything else. It's just I feel like what you're working with here is ego and subconscious related. So yeah, that's why you need to be honest with yourself. Do not, it's like part of you really do want this to work and you really do want to do this, but you're scared. So it's like you're trying to self-sabotage almost. Okay, so yeah, with the Empress card here, it's all about nurturing. It takes they say 9 months, it takes 10 months to have a baby. That's not a quick process. Baby has to grow, and then even afterwards, you're basically nurturing the baby until 18, and even after that, it doesn't stop, okay? It keeps going. And this is a lifelong business that you're going into, especially with this divine guidance card here as well. It's something that you will nurture and love for your whole life. Do not start something just because you feel like it's going to make money. This is very clearly saying, start what it is that you love. Don't rush and start something else because you think, yeah, this will make money. It may make a bit of money, but it won't last the way whatever it is that you're planning, what you really want to do will last for you because you're putting love into it. You know, the energy of it will just be so different. You'll nurture it like a baby. For some of you, this may be something you need to start during Libra season, okay? Do not try and start it before then. Get it ready, get it going, but don't leave your job just yet, okay? And with Peridot showing up, you're going to get put in the right place at the right time. Don't worry. Certain things you may not understand, or, you know, you're like, oh, it's business, how can I leave it to, you know, fate and whatever. Honestly, it's crazy how you meet people. Like, you really will just meet random people and start talking, vibe, and then it's like they do this, or they, you know, you will get put in the right place at the right time, and it's divinely guided. This is written in your script. This is written in your natal chart. I do astrology and card readings. So yeah, hit me up. But yeah, this is written in your script, okay? This is divinely guided. This is something that you're meant to do. The search for meaning in life, considering an alternative approach, surrounding yourself with wise teachers or friends. Why, yeah. Like I said, you are going to meet somebody that is going to be able to really help you, give you the guidance that you need in this situation. They may be an older woman, mother figure even. With this divine guidance card, it is just going to be fulfilling to you what you're doing, if you know what I mean. It's not just going to be another job. So a lot of you, yeah, you are going into self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. I can never say this word. You're a born entrepreneur. Sounds weird. And your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Like I said, it's in your, you know, natal chart. It will show up. It's in your script that you're meant to work for yourself, okay? This is going to happen. But just give yourself the time and the respect that you need. That's not me saying that you don't respect yourself, but you've been doing a 9 to 5 and been living by somebody else's standards of what respect is. Now you learn your own, of what you find valuable. How do I respect myself? How do I respect my staff? That sort of thing. And it may be really alternative and wacky to some people what you're about to do, but it's really going to work out for you. So yeah, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. This just feels really nice and spiritual. Okay, so it feels like you're being led into something very spiritual. Could be connecting with a Taurus. Some of you may be working with your mother, okay? And she may be pushing for you to go in a bit quicker, but be honest with yourself. Yeah, so that's pile number 2. Pile number 3, Moldavite. So I like that I chose like all green crystals, and obviously we've got one black one, but this, when it's down, it looks black, and then you see that it's actually green, because green is like growth, you know, expansion. So I just love to try and put as much positive energies into my reads, into the people that are watching them and receiving them, so you know it can help you. So with Moldavite, it is a hybrid. So some of you guys may be combining knowledge that you've previously learned with completely new knowledge, something that you don't know at all. Some of you are doing something a little bit alternative, and not alternative in a way like you're coming up with a completely new idea, but you may be blending 2 ideas together. This is something that I feel like could be like sci-fi as well. I feel like it's got like benevolent beings guiding you into this. I feel like it could actually help to shape and change humanity. That's a bit deep, but I don't know, that's what I'm getting here. Like, it's important for you to do what you're about to do, okay? It's necessary. Okay, so your guidance for manifesting card is pay attention. Notice repetitive signs and inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Yeah, so your, you know, ET family, or, you know, starseeds, that starseed part of yourself could be showing you some information at this time. Okay, life purpose. So this is part of your life purpose. I wasn't reading these, but then I realised you can't really see them. So the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and your purpose will serve you. So you may be a bit worrying about your life purpose at the moment. What am I doing with my life? Where am I going? And it's causing you to come on a bit strong. You may feel a bit weak. You may feel weak, but the way you're dealing with people is kind of strong. You may be kind of overly aggressive. You may have picked up some habits like overeating or smoking. You just may have picked up a few habits, because this is obviously the strength card, which, you know, is a Leo, and Leo rules the sun. So if it was the sun card, I'd say you're depressed. But it's not like you're not actively depressed, like you feel like you're depressed or you realise that you're depressed. But you're kind of leading yourself there, if you know what I mean. Because you're worried about your life purpose. You're like, what am I doing with my life? And that kind of vibe, okay? This may have started around July as well. So some of you guys may be feeling like you're having a little bit of a midlife crisis here. Even if you're super young. You could have just left school and been like, oh my god, I'm 16 and they expect me to know with what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I think that's so stupid. You can't put that amount of pressure on a child. It's just dumb. And that's how people get into dead-end jobs, and then they hate their life. And, you know, go live and see what it is that you want to do. Okay, so for some of you as well, that may have been the case for you. You got into a job really, really young because you felt that you had to, you know, you needed money and whatever. And now you're really questioning your life purpose because you don't have strong ties to it. And like I said, it's kind of leading you to, it's caused you to be unactively depressed, if that makes sense, if that's even a phrase or whatever. And yeah, so your advice is to not come on so strong. Don't worry about your life purpose. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, okay? You're walking, you're going somewhere. Something nice is coming up for you, but it's around the corner, so you can't see it yet. Just chill out, you're on your way, you're making it happen, okay? You do need to work on taming that inner beast. Your temper may be very quick at this time, and you need to hold that down, you need to control it. For some of you as well, like I always say when I see this card in reverse, the meat, girl, honey, boy, when you are what you eat, and if you eat an animal that's been caged up all day, it's sad, it's angry, it's depressed, and it's scared, how do you think you're going to feel? You really are what you eat. You take on the energies of that living thing. So if you eat vegetables or whatever, you've taken on the energy of that living thing. If you eat animals, you've taken on the energy of that living thing, of what it was when it was alive. So you really need to cut that out, because that is kind of messing with you strongly here. So yeah, and it's causing like a lot of illusions. I feel like things just may seem a lot worse than what they are, but that's not the case, okay? So there's so many things being offered to you at the moment, so many different things, but you just can't really see them. They feel like an illusion, but they're not. They are there, they are real. Like I said, for a lot of you, I don't know what you guys believe, but there's some sort of benevolent energy around you, whether you want to call it angelic, ET, or whatever, but you're being guided. Like I said, just keep putting one foot in front of the other, even if you don't know where you're going. Even all this, how you're feeling now, is destined. If you don't feel like this, how are you going to make a change, okay? This is all meant for you. What you're being offered, what you see in front of you, you know, the good stuff, it is real. The bad stuff, no, it's not real. Okay, it's just a chemical reaction happening in your brain, producing a hormone, making you think you feel a certain way. That's just what it is. And you can override that at any time. But honestly, this is telling me, cut out the meat, okay? Cut it out. There's something that you're doing and it's just lowering your vibration. And as well, don't come on so strongly. It can go vice versa. So some of you guys do need to be a little bit more assertive in your dealings with people, but for a lot of you it's chill out. You know, you're coming off as kind of passive aggressive and when you're dealing with people, so please be aware of that. You could be connecting with a Leo or a water sign. Fire energy is really strong here. Sagittarius, Aquarius. No, Sagittarius. Some of you can be dealing with Aquarius. Some of you are Aquarius and this is your opposite energy, Leo, so that's why it's very difficult for you to take on. Some of you may be needing to step into the limelight. Some of you may be thinking about going into acting or something like that, makeup, drama, sci-fi movies, and it may feel as though that's not you, that's not what you're about, but it's something that you actually have always wanted to do, but it's not in alignment with the persona that you've created for yourself so far. Just switch it up. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. So many people are out here living representations of themselves that are fake, okay? It's real when that is who you are, that's what you've decided, and that's how you're going to live, that's what you believe in. And it's real when, and it's not real when you don't. So if you want to change the persona that you've put out and how people see you, just take on those energies. It's really up to you. Nothing's set in stone. And even when I say fake and stuff like that, most of the time, and I say it's not real, it's because people only do certain things so that other people will perceive them in a way. Do you understand what I mean? But in actual reality, they feel nervous, they feel not even nervous, but they don't feel worthy or whatever. You do have to fake it till you make it, but there comes a point where you're either going to like it or you don't, okay? And if you don't like it, don't look. So that's what you kind of, some of you need to get that energy going. That's for a small percentage of you, okay? For a small percentage of you, it feels like you're just very quirky and you're worrying about how you're going to settle into this traditional kind of role, or this traditional a lifestyle maybe. Yeah, so 7 of Cups. There is a lot of confusion around you, but that's kind of the beauty of it. You need more options in your life, more options in your business. Don't limit yourself to one role. If you are an actor, you don't have to play the same role over and over again. Yeah, you might keep getting offered it because you did that one role really well one time. Get a camera out, you film your own thing of you doing a completely different role, put it up and let people see that actually I can do all these other things. Makeup artists as well. Yeah, working with children. I'm just trying to figure out what it is that you're doing. I feel like you may have had quite a few different jobs in your life or gone through these periods. I can relate, girl. I can relate, boy. Or you're like, I'm going to be this, I'm gonna be that, and everyone's like, oh, here we go again, she's decided she's gonna be this week. And life is, you know, pretty short. Now to me it seems weird when somebody says go to school, decide what you want to do, then do that for the rest of your life. What? There's like a million jobs in this world. Why would I want to do one thing for the rest of my life? That doesn't even make sense. I want to experience things, I want to do things. So some of you guys may be a bit like me and you want to try out quite a few different things, but you still want stability in your home life. You still want, some of you may want to buy your own home. I feel like this is very much YouTube-y, film, even Instagram, something, but you're not pushing hard enough, okay? If you want it, go after it. You are on your life purpose, do not worry. Whatever it is that you want, go for it. Even just the fact that I picked up the Aquarius energy, Aquarius does rule all those things. It is the alternative way, and nowadays you can make money working from home. You can make money doing all these things, okay? So time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. This is your outcome. So you are going to do it. You're going to do well. I feel like for a lot of you, you will end up working from home if you're not already, okay? But you even need to, sorry, and you'll know, you either need to come on stronger, be more aggressive with your goals, really go for it, really work for it, or you need to kind of fall back, okay, and not be so aggressive. And you'll know because you know how you've been. Yeah, so with 4 of Gabriel, I feel like you're really going to set something very stable up for yourself here. And for a lot of you, it could be absolutely anything. There are 7 cups. There are many, many choices there. So just go for it. You can drink from every single cup. Any cup that you want, love. No one, people can tell you, oh, you need to stick to one thing. You can tell them to mind their business because it's not their life. If it was their life, they'd be living it and not you. But, you know, the Most High Source gave it to you for you to live it. So you do what you want to do. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, who cares, you know? So pay attention. Notice repetitive signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So for a lot of you, you may have these really cool ideas just popping up. I want to do this, I want to do that. And yeah, this is your soul. This is your... Sorry, that cut out. Okay, so this is, for some of you, this is your soul family, your ET family, whatever you want to call them, connecting with you and showing you stuff. For some of you, I know it's a bit difficult for a lot of people to understand, but time don't really exist. Trust me, I've seen proof of this, okay? For some of you, this is for most of you, this is your own soul. Your own soul is showing you something. Girl, go down this path, because this is going to lead us to success. This is going to make you happy. And who knows better than what will make you happy than your own soul self. Not confused or programmed or trained, or you know, the way that we have been. So yeah, I see victory there for you. I see a lot of options. I feel as though it's like a dream and it's coming true and it's just all there for you. But you have to get over this and just realize, if you're living and breathing, honey, you're on your life purpose, okay? It's fine. Also, I just feel like you could be quite a grand person. You're like, this isn't my life purpose. I expected I'd be doing something so amazing by now. Well, you are. You're just being you is amazing. Okay, so this is pile 4. Black tourmaline. This is a very grounding stone. It also absorbs negative energy, so these need to be cleansed regularly. And when I first started getting these, I became really aware of the negative thoughts I was having. Like, I say this to people all the time, catch your negative thoughts, but sometimes people can't do that because they're not even aware that they're having them. Like, they don't even recognise certain thoughts to be negative, if you know what I mean. Like, you're walking down the street and you're like, oh, look at her, what's she wearing? Or, you know, and you might not even think anything of it, of that's actually something negative. You're judging someone, or you're being judgmental, or just unnecessarily cruel, or whatever. So black tourmaline really does help with that. It's also a protective stone, so there is some protection around you and your business at the moment. Morning affirmations for Raphael. Opportunity to forgive. So there is some protection, okay? Now, you or somebody that you were dealing with may have been unnecessarily cruel or quite callous in the way they spoke to you. Could be an older male here. You yourself could be an older male. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, or somebody who just knows a lot about business, knows a lot about whatever area of work you're in, and this person would have made you feel a bit silly. So, opportunity to forgive. The situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow and release negative patterns. What did I say? When you're walking down the road and you think something negative about somebody, get some black tourmaline. I do actually sell it, so you know, message me. My website will be up really soon, I promise, and you'll just be able to like put them in the cart and buy them. But if not, message me on email or Instagram. I'll start putting my Insta down below as well. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness, okay? This is just a shell. Who you think you are is just a lens, okay? Reality is subjective, okay? So who you think you are is just the current lens that you're looking through, just the current perspective. I'm a black woman called Chloe and I live in the UK. That's the perspective. It's my current incarnation, but that's not my soul. Do you understand what I mean? So all the additional physical factors, or even like cultural beliefs, religion, is, to be absolutely honest, none of it is actually real. It's just a lens that you're looking through, so you believe it to be so. But if you took away the lens, you'd just be a soul, and none of that would matter, if you understand what I'm saying. So look at that person, try and take away the lens from that person. That, not that they're like rude or whatever, just take away all the bad things and just see them for truly who they are, the light being that they are, the part of source, part of divine energy that they are, like you. So we will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Okay, so this person really got on your nerves, okay? And that's why you need this black tourmaline. I love how this reading just slipped in, because I did say about the black tourmaline helping you to notice the negative thoughts. So you probably are having negative thoughts about this person quite regularly. You may not realise it, or you may very well realise it, especially as this is the stone that I picked, because you're starting to black tourmaline your own life, okay? You're starting to notice these things. You may be more objective of your thought pattern. You may notice when this person's coming to have an argument with you and you're rising above, haha, logic over emotion. You're going to say that to try and put me in my feelings, so I will give you an emotional response based off of me feeling like I'm not worthy, and who are you? Now I need to cut you down to make myself feel worthy, and then I feel terrible because, you know, I just feel terrible because I've said something horrible about you and whatever. You're going to override all that. Really? Is that how you feel? Okay. Just like keep it moving. I feel like for a lot of you, this is like workplace drama, okay? You could be the boss here, and this could be people who work for you, or people that you manage, or vice versa. You're not in the drama now. Some people want to play it off as workplace banter. Oh, it's just banter. Oh, I'm just joking. I don't do banter, because I feel like when people do banter, they're saying rude things to you that they really think and feel, but they're just trying to have an excuse to be mean. Do you know what I mean? My banter's never gonna hurt your feelings. My banter's gonna uplift you, girl, make you feel good about yourself. If not, if you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all. This is what this reading is saying. So yeah, for some of you guys, you're just going to be rising above the workplace drama. You're going to be very logical, very objective in your dealings with others. You could be connecting with a fire sign as well, Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. And yeah, this may be the person that is more coming on a bit too strong for your liking. Somebody who always wants to argue. They want to argue about stupidness. Oh, you didn't put any paper back in the printer. You used the last sheet of paper and you didn't tell anyone. Like, I just feel that this person's just ridiculous, kind of. But you're getting hold of your thoughts, and the more you stop thinking about them or having negative thoughts, or even when they come to you and actually, because they'll test you, okay? This is how the universe works. When you decide that you're going to go all positive, you're going to get a bag of negativity coming at you. Look at it like it's just energy. If you want positivity, you're going to get this much positivity and you're going to get this much negativity. If you can't handle this much negativity, then you ain't going to get this much positivity, because this much positivity is going to bring this much negativity. Duality. As above, so below. It always comes together, okay? So you got to learn how to deal with negativity with neutrality, and that is what you are doing here. So yeah, this person may come on extra strong again, like coming up, but you're going to handle them really well. You're just going to be logical. Okay, if that upsets you, then here you go. Sorry guys, there was a slight break. So yeah, you'll be like, here you go, here's some paper. Just, you know, handle it really well. And I see you forgiving this person, letting go of all the workplace dramas and rising above and really learning your craft, okay? You guys are going to become the experts. If you're not already, you know, I feel like for a lot of you, you are already like experts. You know a lot about the job that you're doing. And it's now that you're making it known, so that may be why you're getting some negativity or jealousy in the workplace, but you're just shutting it all down. Now, you may know so much about this that you've actually got a little bit bored. For some of you, for some of you, you may have had a fallout with your boss. For some of you, you may not really respect your boss. Like, I'm going to be honest, I respect everybody as a human being, but some people I can't resonate with the way they do certain things. So you may find yourself not resonating with this person anymore, when originally you may have really looked up to them, but it's like you've quickly surpassed them, like your level for understanding and learning has grown. So some of you may need to seek out new possibilities, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. I do feel as though some of you are a little bit bored in this job, or you're dealing with people who are, I don't know, you know, people that are busy doing nothing, okay? They really, not that these people don't have dreams, goals and ambitions, but I feel like you feel a lot more expansive to me than the people that you're dealing with. Yeah, like you have an ability to rise above, you see a broader picture. Their view is very narrow, and dealing with that on a day-to-day basis is actually starting to affect you, okay? Yeah, so you're not emotionally fulfilled in this job at the moment, okay? But you can change that by saying morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. Do start looking for the other jobs if you are wanting to, because I feel like you may just find something, not even may just find something, I feel like you will find something, especially if you use the positive affirmations and you're moving on because you've outgrown this situation rather than moving on because you hate your boss. You kind of have to forgive whoever it is that you don't like in the workplace first, because otherwise you may find something and it will be the same sort of setup, okay? You want to learn the lesson that you're meant to learn here so you can go on to something new. Otherwise you're going to carry that same energy with you. Yeah, but I feel like it is a lot of male energy here, to be quite honest. And I don't know, some of you may even be working with your father or father-in-law and you're just tired of it. Because, you know, we've got these male figures here, and then like she's like a young girl and there's like a male angel in the background. Also, some of you could actually work in some sort of medical field. I'm thinking chemist, I don't know, something along those lines, because I see swords come up as medical. A lot of times it can stand for people, operation, needles, those sort of things. And in this deck, I always see this as like medical as well, because he's got, what is that? What's that called? But I think in America, you guys are American, sorry, let me hit focus so you can see. Yeah, a lot of you guys are American, so I'm sure you'll know what that symbol is. But I can't remember what it's called. But please use the morning affirmations, because I feel like they're really going to help you change the energy of this situation and help you find something that is really going to inspire you. With the 5 of Wands as well, for a lot of you, you're just missing that drive, that competition. You know, you feel like you're at the top of your game and you're not being recognised for it, or it's just boring. Sometimes in life, being an intellectual can be lonely, because it's like you've got no one to talk to. Nobody, it's like, not even you've got no one to talk to, it feels like you can't even talk to people about the things that you know, because they don't even understand, let alone have somebody actually be able to teach you something. So yeah, it can be really really difficult. But I feel like a lot of you guys are actually intellectuals, and yeah, you're kind of just too smart for your workplace. But that's okay, there's other workplaces, you know, there's always something to learn, even if it's just through people, you know. And I find that is basically the best way to learn. It's not, it is what they're saying. Like, somebody may feel like they're teaching you something, giving you some big long talk, and you'll be like, yeah, but you've just learned off of what they did, how they said it, and so this produces this emotional response, and ha ha ha, that kind of thing. For some of you, yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it could have been a cutthroat environment at one point, but you just, if you like that sort of thing, if you like the competition, even like stocks and whatnot, it's just not like that anymore. You don't get that same energy, that same drive. So yeah, that's your reading number 4. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal read, my details are down below. I think I said this in the beginning of the video. Okay, if it resonated with you, hit the like button. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.